Welcome everyone. I'm Jacob Luskin, owner of Luskin Life Coaching. Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the simple secret to authenticity. First, a quick note. Today, Thursday, and this time, 1:30 Eastern, will be my regular broadcast time moving forward. Sorry for all the confusion. So anyway, just going to jump right in. So what is authenticity? Well, and there's a lot of ways to say it. You can be true to yourself, the way you show up. Being authentic is walking the talk. You've probably heard that. And authenticity is being true to your beliefs and your values. And so speaking and acting in a way that's in alignment with those. And, why is that important? Well, when you're inauthentic, it starts to show up in a lot of other places in your life. And, a good example of a place that maybe doesn't value authenticity would be in the military, like my veteran sisters and brothers know about. They want you to uphold the military's values and live by that set of values, and so it's not necessarily your own. And I remember sharing some insight with some Marines that I worked with that someday your values and the military's values are going to conflict, and then you have to decide between the two. And so it's really deciding between being authentic and being inauthentic. And when you're inauthentic, and it can show up in all kinds of ways. You find yourself in relationships that aren't serving you, or in a workplace that isn't quite what you wanted or had in mind, or maybe some friction at home because of all the things you're tolerating, because you're not being authentic. You're not living, speaking, and acting in alignment with your values. What's the value to being authentic? Well, when you speak authentically and you act authentically, you're more in line with the opportunities that show up for you, that make sense for you, because maybe your values of integrity and leadership and hard work are not in your workplace today, but they're more in line with the workplace that you want to be at tomorrow. Or maybe you have some values that you're not living up to at home, and it's kind of showing up for you that way. So how do you show up authentically? How do you live authentically? Well, it's pretty simple. You choose to act and speak in alignment with your values. You just choose. You just one day say, I am going to do things that are in alignment with what is valuable to me. What I believe in, something that I believe in that cannot be taken away from me. So I believe in integrity. I believe in showing up every day, leading from your heart, and that can't be taken away from me. And not everybody is going to resonate or align with my value system. And so it's important for you to understand your value system. And this can show up in a lot of ways. One, it can help you understand what you're tolerating in your daily life. What are some things that you have to do every day that aren't in line with your values? And maybe that's causing some friction for you. And on the flip side, there are some things that we all have to do. Like, for example, we have to do chores around the house or dishes. And, maybe you don't like doing the dishes, but teamwork is valuable to me, and taking care of my family is valuable to me. And so that's a way I can contribute to that. Or if hard work is valuable to you, but your work doesn't expect that out of you, well, if you go in and work hard anyway, you're going to be showing up the way you want to. And so that's the simple secret. The hard part is figuring out why you're not. Why aren't you acting in line with your values? Why aren't you showing up every day and working hard, or treating other people with the same kind of respect you want? Or why aren't you working with the same kind of intent that you expect? And there's a lot of ways to work through that. Sit down one day and maybe write down what's important to you. List out all the things you do every day and see which one of them are in line with your values and which ones aren't. But at the end of the day, I believe in showing up authentically, and in doing so, you will align with all the opportunities that are meant for someone of your character and someone of your values and someone that upholds those beliefs that you have. And so, I wanted to close this by saying, deciding to show up authentically has been challenging, a little scary, but has been such a momentous change in my life. Before, I was scared to be who I was and who I am. I was scared to be who I am. I was afraid of ridicule. I was afraid that maybe not everybody would like me. And you know what? That's true. But in showing up authentically, I can live by the values that I believe in. I can go to bed every night feeling like, you know what, I did my best to uphold what I believe in. And my experiences are so much more joyful because they're what fulfill me. So in closing, thank you for joining me on this short but important talk on authenticity and the secret to being authentic. And quick announcement before I leave you is I am holding a webinar here in mid-July. I'll get that information out next week, so look for that. It's coming soon. And thank you again for showing up. Again, if you would like more information about who I am and what I do, check out jacobluskin.com or luskinlifecoaching.com. Thank you anyone and everyone for coming. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.